Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So today's video is about Facebook ads basic. If you're new to ads and if you're just started learning Facebook ad manager and about Facebook campaigns, this video is for you. And if you're already on an advanced level, you can skip this video. But if you want to refresh your memories and about the new functionalities Facebook has just launched, you can stick to the video and I hope it will help you to learn more new functionalities about Facebook and any tips I can give you in this video. So guys, Facebook ads has been on the internet for a really long time. People were not focusing on the Facebook ad manager. There's a difference between Facebook ad manager and boosting a Facebook post. People think that when they go on their Facebook page, they click on boost post and that's it. This is how you set up your campaign. This is how you run your ads. So that process is really different. And that one is only for the really basic ad setup where you just run your post, where you just get some interaction and reactions on your post. That's it. It will not generate leads for you. It will not bring you e-commerce sales. So it will not give you anything. It's just for the people who want to increase likes or comments on your Facebook post or their Instagram post. So it is not a good technique to work with. If you are just starting, I suggest don't go to Facebook post posting. Always try to learn the Facebook ad manager. So in this video, I will give you all the basic options, how you create the campaign, which option does what in your campaign, and how you can set up your Facebook ad manager initially to start learning and working on Facebook ad manager. So in this dashboard, you can see we don't have any campaign setup here. This is a blank dashboard, and from the filters you can select if you want to see any active campaigns sorted. If you already, so in future if you're running 100 ads for yourself, you have a different ad campaign for different services, so you can sort it out from this section here. You just need to click here and it will give you all the options here. So you can filter. If you want to see only the ad campaigns which are active, the ad sets which are active, we can select this option here and it will show you like this. So let me remove this filter from here and I will select this and this one also. So I will select this option, campaign delivery, and where I will say that it should be active. So all the non-active ones will disappear and it will show you all the active ones only. So it is a good way to sort out your dashboard to see clear which campaigns are active and which are paused or which you have deleted. Everything you can see clearly on your dashboard. In the first tab here, you will see only the campaigns, the top level of your ad sets. In the campaign level, you set up the top options where you set up the ad budgeting, that how much budget you are going to spend on your ad campaign on daily basis. And in the campaign level, you select the special category if you're running any ad in a special category like real estate, housing, mortgage, finance, political campaigns. So these options you can find in campaign level. I will show you later on in this video where these options are. But for the basics, the top level is the campaign level. The second level is the ad set level. And the third final level is the ads level, where you set up your ad copy, ad creatives, the call to actions, pixels, lead form setup. All these goes into ad level in the third level here. And on the ad set level, this one here you will set up the targeting of your campaign, the location. If you're targeting US, you're targeting UK, Australia, or anywhere in the world, you will set up everything in the ad set level. So, and also in the ad set level, you can set up the ad set budgeting also. In the campaign level, we can set up the budgeting, but it will work on your whole campaign. Facebook will divide all the budget automatically by itself to your ads and ad set level, where it see that okay, this ad set is performing well, it will decrease the budget from the second ad set and increase more budget and allocate more budget to your second ad set. But it happens automatically if you set up the campaign level budget. But if you are going with the ad set level budget, you have all the power to set up the budgeting. You can set up different budgeting for your each ad set in the same campaign. So let's say you have three different ad set. You put $10 on one ad set, $15 one on another ad set, and on the third ad set you can put $11 or $9. So whichever suits you best, it's on in your hands in the ad set level. But in the ad set level, your budget increases or your daily budget increases, because on the campaign level, if you have a $50 budget, you are putting the $50 budget on the campaign level, and it's dividing the $15 budget accordingly in all your ad sets. But on the ad set level, if you have a $50 budget and you put on one ad set, you need to put $50 on each ad set. So now your budget is $150 per day. You're spending $150 per day on your campaign. So you need to look for that. If you have a $50 budget on the ad set level, you can divide it in three campaigns, in three ad set. And what you can do once you start the campaign and you see that, okay, now the first ad set is performing really well. So what you can do, you can increase the budget on the first ad set and decrease the budget on the second ad set a little bit, so you can boost the first ad set and start getting more leads from that one. So budgeting on ad set level is really good sometimes, and sometimes on campaign level. It depends how your campaign is set up and how your ad set is set up. So if you're new and you don't know how to set up the proper campaign, I am working on a project where I have collected all the campaign level setup, which I have been doing for all the niche and all the clients. Like if you're going to run a real estate campaign or a wellness campaign or for any e-commerce campaign, you need to set up the correct campaign for yourself with all the correct options selected and everything set up properly, the retail targeting and the custom audience and everything. What I have done, I have exported all my top performing campaigns in an Excel sheet. And what you can do, if you have that zip file with you with all the niche in it, and you find your niche in that Excel file where you see that you're running a e-commerce campaign or a campaign related to real estate, immigration, dentists, wellness clinics, or any niche in the world, construction, and you find it in there, what you just need to do is come into your ad manager, go to more, import ads in bulk. So what happens when you click on it, it will give you an option to import a file here. You just import my Excel file in here and click import. It will automatically set you up with all the campaign setup, ad sets, ads. You just need to put your ad creatives, ad copy into your campaign and hit publish. You don't need to worry about the setup and everything. If there's one more thing you need to change in it is the location, because I have set up the default location in the setup. You just need to change the location. If you're running the ads in US or UK or Australia or anywhere in the world, just change the location of your targeted location of your ad and add your ad creatives and ad copy in your campaign and simply publish your campaign. You don't need to worry about if you have set up the campaign correctly or not. So this will solve your problem initially, and if you're on an advanced level, it will also help you a lot, because I have set up the campaigns on an advanced level. It's not for the beginners. Once you see the campaign, you will understand how it is set up, and it will also help you learn how to set up a proper campaign so you can duplicate in future. So let's go into our second step of this dashboard is the left sidebar. When you hover it, it will pop up for you, and it gives you all the options you need to understand or to complete your ad manager. The third last option is really important in your ad manager. If you don't set up the billing and payments in your ad manager, once you set up everything in your campaign, it will not be published. So first, you need to put a card, a payment detail in your ad account, so Facebook can charge you later on from that card or from that payment method. Once you do that, in the audience section, you can create a custom audience or lookalike for yourself for your campaigns. So once you have a campaign and, for example, you have a list of 1,000 or 2,000 customers from your previous campaign, or you scrape it from the internet, what you can do, you can create a custom audience from this section. You need to go in there. You can upload your file, the Excel file you have for all the list, name, email address, phone number is not compulsory, but you need to have a name and an email address in that list. Once you have that, you can just import it in the audience and you can create a custom audience. What it will do, Facebook will create a audience which will first Facebook will target all those people in the list, and it starts showing all the ads you have live on your ad manager to the people who are included in the Excel sheet. And then you can also create a lookalike from that sheet. So what you will do, you will create the 1% lookalike who looks and have interest same as the list you have provided to Facebook, and create another audience which are lookalike from that custom audience. And now you have a bigger audience to target, which has a similar interest of the custom audience you have provided to Facebook. So now you can do retargeting for your campaign. So this option comes later on. Once you start your campaign and run it for a week or two, then you can start retargeting for your audience. Don't initially start with this one because you don't have any audience. You're doing with a new ad campaign. You're working with a new ad campaign. So put this option on a second step once you have started the first initial broad campaign for yourself. So the second one is retargeting, and there is another one is the interest stack. So in the interest stack, what you can do, you can put the interest of your audience in the option where if you're running a construction campaign, you can put the home and gardening interest, construction and home building, all those interests in the option of the ad set level. So Facebook will only target those people who are interested in these type of um activities. So it will narrow down your audience, but it will target the exact audience you are looking for. So it will not show your ads to the people who are interested in arts or music or any other niche. So this is the targeted audience ad set level uh, campaigns. And for the advertisement settings and the ad reporting, for advertising settings is the one where if you have created a campaign and you have any error on your campaign, or there is a violation on your campaign, you can see it in the account overview. And in the advertisement settings, you can go in here and you can set up the rules, the control, and verify your meta account. You can do all of these things here. So this is not for the beginners. If you want to learn, you can just go in here and read about it. And I have another videos for all these options. You can watch those to learn more about these options. But for the basics, you need to know what options does what. For the account overview, it will give you all the violation restrictions. If your ad got restricted, if you need to apply for the reinstate of your account, or for the re-verification of your account, you can go into account settings and check what or which ad has a violation, and you can fix that. And it will also give you the account health for your ad manager. So that thing is in the account overview. Ads reporting is as simple as it says, that it will give you the reporting of your ads, but instead of going over there, you need to set this option, these rows properly in your ad campaign. You can do it by clicking on this option here and setting up this one I have already created. You can just go into customs and click on this pencil button, and it will open this pop up here, and you can select all the options you require to set up all your analytics dashboard. But if you don't need to put in your campaign, just copy these ones which I have put it here. Pause the video, copy all these options, find these, put budget over here, find this option here, and just check them all. Put all these in your setup and hit apply. Once you hit apply, you will have the same setup for yourself here, and you need to have all these things. Let me recheck if I have everything here. So what we don't need the ad set name, we don't need the bid strategy, we don't need the last edited. These ones remove. Let me clean this up for you. So we'll just remove these. Then there's this. So we want amount in so we got amount, so we're going to put the budget and the amount here. We will go for the performance analytics, so we need all these options on. We'll put the click here, reach, this one, cost per result. So now what we have, so we only need all these options for the startup and all the good analytics for your account to later on optimize your campaign. Amount, the results, how many leads or messages you receive, cost per result, what is the per lead cost you have, what is the cost you have spent on your per lead from your budget, the clicks, how many people clicked on your ad, reach, number of accounts that saw your ads, impression, how many times your ad was on the screen, the CTR, how many people are interested in your ad and how many people swipe away from your ad. It will give you in a percentage here. So this setup is really good for you for the startup. And if you're an advanced level, you must have all these in your analytics account. So this is the basic dashboard, and to understand everything here, there's nothing more to understand right now. There are more options on the advanced level where you can create rules and budgeting and everything. I have explained everything in another video. If you want to specifically learn any option, you can watch my other videos. And for the campaign setup, I have created the whole video for each objective. If you're running a awareness campaign, traffic campaign, engagement, leads, or any other campaign, if you're running an e-commerce campaign, I have created videos about everything. So in a detail to understand, so you don't need to understand everything here. You can just go and watch those videos to learn about these campaign objectives. So this is a basic overview of the Facebook Ad Manager. I have of the Facebook Ad Manager. We have a Facebook community. I will drop a link in the description. You can join that also. It's a free community right now, and I am publishing free resources and tips and tricks in the community. You can join our community. It's growing right now. It's a new community. So I will answer all your questions in that community. Join that community. Follow us on Instagram, and also if you like and also, if this video helps you, please consider subscribing to the channel and like this video. Till then, take care, and I will see you in the next video.